All I can say there is ow, and I apologize if anybody has any photosensitive issues. Good evening all, how are we doing? Hello Anto, hello Rally, hello Mikey, hello Commander Faceless. Henry, what are you doing with that Molotov, Henry? Yes, welcome on in. My lighting I had to just full reset it through every single setting. Then, and that was what we call in the business a small issue. Anyway. What's good, gamers? Anyone else having wonky video? You think it's on your end or Twitch doing weird things? Well, I can offer you go check out YouTube and try YouTube. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold everyone back tonight. Just want to find out how everyone's doing. Gonna do some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I was checking the settings, so sorry for going quiet for a moment. I'm currently editing the second Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 mega video. It should be the last one, hopefully, now that the settings are sorted out. The last stream that we did seemed to stay alive, so the rest of the playlist should be in this live format now. So hello, apologies for the hiccup at the beginning. And if this playlist is taken off because my full playthrough for some reason went viral, hey, there you go. Yeah, so where we left off. Something just happened. And, our hand was forced and arson was committed. Whoa. Why are all the horses just dead here? There is a part of me. Oh. Also need to just hit local recording. Hello everybody on the local recording. Hungarian saddle. Nobleman's horseshoes. I don't need horse meat, but we got some horses to cut up. I do kind of want to take all this horse meat, you know. I wish there was a way of looting the horse without cutting into it. This one's got... Krakowian saddle, dragon chain front, executioner's caparison quilted. You've now swapped to YouTube. You don't think Twitch likes you at the minute. Fair enough, Rao. Krakowian saddles. Taolian Chaffront. Sorry, Hans, you can wait a sec while I butcher these horses. So now, can I make my horse hold all the horse stuff? It can. My horse can't carry anymore. Okay. Dragon Chaffron. Hell yeah. Oh, what? Those saddles are the same as dragon saddles? Nice. Croupion. Caparison La Cropper decorated. Ooh, that's more capacity than the harness. That's less, but more stamina. What's the difference between knights and noblemen's horseshoes? Report to von Virgo in the morning. Anything else on the horse I need to sell? Yeah, it's quite a lot. Not a huge amount. We'll definitely have to sort that. Gotta go to Takov. Anto does the same, but with YouTube. Got a speech point. Shredded warrior. Oh, yeah, I'll take selling stolen goods. At this point, I'm doing a lot more selling of stolen goods than I thought I would be. Right, I want transfer that. Not sure where I got the long pull point, so I'm actually going to put that away just in case it's from a Twitch drop. Yeah, because I've now got Warhorse bassinet and stuff in here. Or sleep and save. Hello, is there any food on?
Pardon me.
Yeah, sorry. Hello, Radovan. Let's trade with you first this time. Oh, I wanted to put Kanka's mace away as well. Oops.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well.
I get 235 for it. No, 240 for
Do we
it.
have a deal?
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little more, and I'll be satisfied. Very well, then. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Radovan.
What would you like?
There's a couple more things I'd like...
Ask away.
Thanks. That's all I need to know. I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
I've done the craftsmanship basics. Okay, can you just repair
Would you
me?
repair a few things for me? Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
And it looked like we'd never agree.
Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
It cost me less than a groschen. Fab. Cool. Let's mount up with Herring. And let's, you know what, let's just manually ride to Trotsky Castle. We've got a lot of riding that we need to now do for us to get Herring leveled up with the perk. Plus we can see some of the sights.
Quick!
So how is everybody's Wednesday going? We are now
Quick!
at hump day, halfway through the week.
Quick!
I believe it's Wednesday.
God.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh.
We take a look at this ruined.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. What was it, boy? How do we get in? Around the back. Hmm. Oh,
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
sorry, what? Just saw something there. Oh, it's the poppies. My brain's like, I thought there'd be a hidden thing in here. Wine.
Here, Matt. Search. Here, Matt.
Oh yeah, I've got loads of cooked food that I need to get rid of. Okay, this is a wash. I thought there was going to be a secret here for me to get. There's just a... Hang on. There's just a weird melon man. Kind of looks like Rick from Rick and Morty.
God.
I'll be doing some Co3 in a bit. I do at least feel something while playing it now, so there's that. Oh, nice. Okay. You're saying Co3 is back? That's wild.
Well. Von Burgo's vassals are gathering. It looks like a serious force. Sir Otto. Easy, good horse.
That's a sapling.
Whoa.
Same to you. I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye.
Can I sell this man a load of stolen stuff?
True enough.
Hello.
Pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? It's age.
You're saying that the game isn't a complete wash anymore? That's far better than it was. Oh, this trader has no money. Kind of like those purple boots, though.
They don't collect tithes before then.
You're right. But I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment.
This castle takes a while to get through now, doesn't it? Into the master's chamber.
Keep close to others. It's not safe.
We're back from Semine, sir.
About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber. Let's go.
Sir, with regard to Semine,
I hope you bear some good news, Lord of Perkheim.
Well, unfortunately not, sir. Things went wrong. And old Semine and his people attacked us.
What? And where is Burgrave Hashek?
Hashek is dead.
Dead? How? And what of his men?
It grieves me, sir. But none of them survived.
How did it happen? Speak.
It turns out Alder was working with the bandits. He even left his own wedding to help them ambush you.
That rat.
Lord Semine didn't want to turn over his son, so a battle broke out.
Gonna let Capon talk.
Hashek and his men fought valiantly, I must say.
And what happened then? It sounds like the Semine folk stood no chance.
At first not, sir. It was all over soon. So then we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded. We wanted to arrest him, but he fought like a wounded animal. He didn't survive.
I still don't understand what happened with Hashek and my men.
Well, up till then, everything went smoothly, if you could say that. Hashek ordered the fortress to be torched as a warning to others. But then, the rest of the Semine garrison suddenly pounced on us out of nowhere, and a terrible massacre started. Hashek. Never in my life have I seen anyone fight like that. He must have caught 10 arrows covering the retreat. But to no avail. In the end, the fortress was in flames, and only the two of us made it out alive.
I hope the flames could be seen all the way to Nebakov. Those bastards will soon meet the same fate.
Keep silent.
That will be all for now. I will speak with the Chamberlain about the steps we shall take against Nebakov. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Certainly, sir. Come for me in the evening, so we can go there together.
You're approaching a crucial point. Watch out, you're approaching a key point in the story. Once you talk to Capon, free access to the world will be restricted for a while. All side quests except the Demons of Trotsky can be completed later. Okay. I don't know what the Demons of Trotsky is. Talk to Capon in the evening. Can I talk to Otto? I can't talk to Otto.
Did I imagine it?
I'm not trespassing, don't worry.
What? My lord?
I need my clothes washed.
What?
Of course. It's no problem.
Why does everyone think I'm...
To hell with it.
Everyone thinks I'm trespassing.
Excuse me.
It's a quest in the castle. Don't know if it's worth... Is it worth it? Okay, Pom.
What are you doing here? It
hasn't been safe around here as of late.
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
Oh, now I can trade with you. We sell as a decent common longsword. Ooh. A bandit's brigandine. Hauberk long. Ooh. He's got plain Lamia gauntlets. Silesian brigandine. Oh, look at the blue. Milanese plate arm. Milanese plate leg armor. Now that sounds... Those sound good. Oh, sketches. Knight's sword, knight's horseshoes. Yoink, yoink, yoink. I will do those. He has Toledo steel. Take some pommels. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to buy... Do we get those Milanese plate leg armors? Instead of what I'm currently wearing, which I believe is... The armor is so much more. Short chainmail is also better than my hauberk by quite a bit. Let's see how much better this... yeah, there's 100 more stab defense. Quite like those brigandine gauntlets. They might be good for my cut purse outfit. Plate knight gauntlets. Noble brigandine legs. Yeah, I can sell them, so... I'm going to haggle this. It's going to be most of my money.
Price.
Well, I suppose we can try. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Oh wow, I could have got more then.
And come again.
Oh, I had to get off. I had to take off my spurs for that. That's slightly annoying. I wonder, can I sell this guy the horse stuff and get all my money back? I can sell some of it.
Word about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
I'd like to get 400 for it.
How's this?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
I'm gonna have to go down to... like the horse. Is it, oh god, is it Insamine where the horse trader is? The saddler? It is. Oh yeah, I've got those new recipes to learn. Nice horseshoes and nice sword. Materials. I like to go back down to my crafting materials. And I might see if I can... Oh no, there's a horse. I'm going to grab my stuff out and I'm going to see if I can make myself a better sword than the one I've got. I can try and make a common longsword. Where's the knight's sword? I swear I just learnt the knight's sword. What? What's it's not in my recipe list? Gang, I did just learn it, right? There's the knight's horseshoes. Where's the knight's sword? Am I just like not a high enough level or something? Alright, let's try and make a common longsword. I'm going to switch to mouse and keyboard for smithing. Right. Don't you guys know what just happened there? Am I just not high enough level for it? And therefore it's not showing up on my list yet.
Sakra.
Oh, yeah, I went too hot.
You silly doggy. I should move it.
Jesus Christ be praised. Greetings to you too.
Oh my god, I finished it already. I think that's the fastest I've ever finished a sword. What quality is it? It's quality 4. Smithing successful, gained lockpicks. I now have a broadsword that I want to use. Look at that bastard. How much can I sell the bastard sword for? Sorry, the broadsword. It's been with me for so long.
Let's do something about that price.
But it's,
Very well.
the time has finally come.
What would you say to this?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I was glad to be of
Right.
help to you, good sir.
Need to pick up some standard steel. Oh, that's the other thing I should do. Inventory management, time to get rid of all the spoilt food. Still got loads of roasted piglet from the party. Right. Draw all that food on the ground. Horse. We're going down to the Saddlers in Samin again. That was the Nevikov mill. Too far. They like me in Samin, but...
Jesus Christ, such misfortune. And for what? Quick!
Sad that Samin had to burn.
So you can avoid danger.
Whoa, whoa!
What I say about the greatest evil.
Whoa, whoa!
Hello, Saddler. How much money do you have? Oh, I accidentally grabbed my Skalitz comparison. Hello, Saddler. I'm here to sell stuff. That's already more money than you have. By a lot. So, what can I get from you in return? High boots. Soft shoes. I'm guessing I just need to not sell everything, really. Need to not sell quite a lot, really. You know what? The trader only has 200. Where am I going to be able to sell these saddles?
Selling me stolen wares, eh? I can tell at a glance. That means a lower price, friend. Let's agree on a price.
I'll go for that.
Thank you, sir. And come...
We've got some poet points to go through. Let's do those. So, ooh, got a scholarship one. Ooh, Fundamentals of Theology. You'll be able to pray at shrines, crosses, and similar places. If you do so, you receive a buff that can protect you from mortal injury in combat. Restore 25% of your health. The effect lasts for 12 hours or until you use it. That's cool. Healing... Medicine 2 is also really good. When dealing with guards, your speech will and charisma count as too high, and the total fine will be less. Survival and alchemy leveling fast could also be nice. I'm gonna go for the theology one though. That sounds really good. Stealth. Weasel boy, you make 35% less noise when sneaking outdoors. Rodent, you make less noise when sneaking indoors, and door openings will be quieter. Yeah, I'll go rodent. Tool master. Go tool master.
Again.
It's kind of annoying. I can't find anywhere to sell this. Inventory management. It's easier with the phone, with the thing. What do you mean I can't get to my horse? My hair's right there. My horse is just full of horse stuff. Come here. We're going back up to Skalitz. We are indeed in Semine. Though it's a little more crispy than it was before. I wonder if I can sell some to the Skalitz trader. Horse, are there any clothes on here?
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir. Great! Happy to be of service. Take care,
It was a hey, Grand Admiral. How you doing? Oh no. Wrong thing. Let's just take the saddles for now. Doing alright? Good. There's there are potentially feds at the front of your neighborhood? Interesting. You still got some noble brigandine. Give me all those lockpicks as well.
Hey, du verkaufst mir ganz schön zwielichtiges Zeug. I won't pay you full price for stolen goods. Well, how much do you want? Sehr gut. I can agree to that.
Just gotta try and shift some of those. Hidden pockets. Thief's eyes. You can tell which stolen items are considered stolen in the location you're currently in. The red hand indicates items considered stolen in your current location. Grey hands indicates those are not considered stolen in this location. That's good. I like that. I like that we're leveling our stealth through trade. I was meant to sell that crossbow. I don't know where else to sell saddles. Which sucked because they were coming right next to your dumpster. Oh. That is a bit frustrating. I'm going to learn a couple. I'm going to see if I can learn some more. Have I read this? Yeah, I have. Puck's blood, stamina. You get some recipes that I don't know. Sell them. God, I've got so many potions.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
Just a businessman doing business? Yeah. I have the issue though now that most of the businesses in the area are too poor to buy the shit that I've got on me. Taylor Bartoshek. It's next week he does things, right? Looks like we're finally leaving this first area though today. Let's go up to the castle.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
No, I didn't.
Whoa, whoa.
Fab.
Be careful. It's not safe.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel? At the mill? Yeah, the place by the Geroftis. What then?
Can you...
This
No, it's fine. Ooh, she sells stuff.
What can you do? Maybe next time then, sir.
Family about the inheritance. You know how it is.
I want to know what this quest up here is.
Thanks.
I
didn't see much
apologize.
of my brother, and that's one of the reasons his family are being...
Greetings. What would you like?
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trotsky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind?
This is the one that times
I'm
out, right?
preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it? You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah,
Okay. Let's
you know
see
the
if we can
times we're
do
living
this.
in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
Let's get to the point.
Let's get to the heart of the matter. Just tell me what needs to be done.
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossiner, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
You don't say.
Ah, of course.
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from. And then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. You understand? I'm sure both the scribe Erasim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well. You can move freely about the castle while completing this task, but don't stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas. I let the guards and servants know discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
Sure.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
I reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic. God be with you.
Okay. Demons of Trotsky.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws.
So it's a rat
but
infestation.
They got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Don't worry. The Chamberlain is taking this very seriously.
It's a mouse
He sent me
infected.
to take care of it.
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be, but I still know everything that's going on around here. Be on the lookout for people walking arse first. That's how the demons disguise themselves, so you can't see their hollow inside.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir, and every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight. But most of all, don't forget 9 drops. Greetings, sir.
Christ, pardon me.
Good doggy, good boy.
Right. Okay, let's go do that first.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Chamberlain.
Christ, pardon me.
8, 9.
You're not permitted to be here. Give up!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
I've got you. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
I don't have an app option here.
Oh, please. Look at me. Do I look like a dishonest man? This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Good. That was weird. I didn't have the option to say, oh, this is the armory. Von Burgal Knight Shield. Blacksmith's kit. A smithing item. Some common long swords. On the Margrave, sketch broad longsword. Ooh. A much better longsword, okay.
Hey you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
Nope.
That should do it. Don't show yourself here again.
Occam's razor? It's an interesting item to have. What's the saying for Occam's razor again? Oh, I'm out of the zone here, so it's not up here.
You shouldn't be out here alone like this. Awful things have been happening here. I apologize.
No, no, no. I apologize. I'm sorry, my lady.
I hope I'm doing this right.
I can do medium logs now. So, how's the fallout been from what happened at Semine? Not too bad.
careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
God is punishing us for our sins. I'm missing one somewhere. Is there a sub fireplace down here in the cellar? Oh.
You're not permitted to be here. Halt!
All right.
Again.
You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just lie. You'll pay.
Utter nonsense. You'll have to... Oh.
Go away. So I'm just missing one fireplace now. Yeah, Hans did all the talking. I let him come up with the lie. Mainly because...
Hey, you. Have you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
Like, the thing is, all of the options it gave me weren't good lies. I've only found 4 fireplaces. I'm wondering if it's in there and I'm meant to be getting in there and I can't. Oh, there's a spinning wheel. One on each floor? Well, there's 2 on this floor, so that's a lie. See? 2. Right, I didn't go... I know it's out of the region, apparently, but I'm wondering if you go up the tower and then go across, it goes back into the region. Praying quickly.
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit and born of the Virgin Mary. He suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended into hell. On the 3rd day, he rose again.
Your face through in his ass, Midge.
He ascended into heaven and is seated at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. He will come again to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting. Amen.
Give me that 12-hour perk. Yeah, there's definitely nothing up here.
I heard the castle is haunted by demons again, Nicodemus. Did they bother you too?
They did indeed. A few days ago, I was in the chapel, deep in prayer, when a spawn of hell appeared before me. Fac mihi hominium. Swear an oath of allegiance to me.
My God. What did you say to it?
I laughed in the face of the Prince of Darkness. Would you not rather renounce your slavery and return to heaven? I told him. Without hesitation, he replied, better to rule hell than to be a slave in heaven. And then he disappeared, veiled in a terrible, foul-smelling smoke.
Whew. That sounds horrifying.
I did do the bottom floor stove.
I was told to sprinkle water. If they dare try that even on a man of faith, nothing else will help.
I'm glad you have faith in the Lord, and not in some old wives' tales. Now take up your task, and rid us of that hellspawn. May the Lord guide you.
I'm intrigued what's in that pot. In the 2 chests up here. Oh, Alex, don't be dumb trying to push past this guy. Legitimately, I think there's a room that isn't giving me the option to open right now. Possibly because of the quests we have. So we've done...
You shouldn't be out here alone like this. Awful things have been happening here.
We've done that. We've done this. Thank you for the hydrate. My thinking is it's in here. And for some reason, I can't open this door. So I've done this one, right? Yep. I've done this one. Right. There isn't one in here. There isn't one in here. Okay. And then this staircase doesn't go anywhere but the top. Unless this counts. No. This doesn't go anywhere but the tower. So my only thinking is, I think this mission might be glitched.
I'm sorry.
Because I think I'm meant to be trying to get into that room that I can't. So I might just move on and not worry about these freaking demons. Unless, chat, you have another answer. Yeah, I think it's the scribe's room I can't get into. Which is that room there.
You've come just at the right time.
It looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting.
I'd rather set out right now and wring the fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes 2 of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samin?
We prevented the worst outcome.
All that happened is that we prevented the worst possible outcome.
I'm not so sure about that. Young Samin deserved punishment, no doubt. He was in cahoots with the bandits and betrayed his lord. He defiled his honor. And if it comes out that we helped him escape, it's my neck that's on the chopping block. And yours.
The Older may have been a traitor. But what about his father, Agnes, Captain Gnarly, and the other innocent people in the fortress?
They're all Lord von Burgov's subjects. And they were covering for a traitor.
Well, maybe. But still. Were we supposed to just watch while Hashek's soldiers cut their throats?
You'd better hope our compassion won't be the death of us.
But nobody knows about us, and nobody's going to look for the Semines. But that's enough of that. We don't want anyone overhearing us. Let's go to the feast, all right?
Hey, Cody.
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
Yeah, I'm leaving the Trotsky Devil mission.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Sir Otto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nabokov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rabble, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nabokov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick
She's
charge
spying for
will
them.
get us over the palisade, and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature.
Fair enough.
You're not offended, I hope. Ori. Perish the thought, sir. It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see...
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory.
She's spying. I can tell.
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause. And if
I've just realised I don't think I've got... Oh, I do have my pizzle dagger.
anything else, lad?
Right. I'm going to go to the kitchen for one. I'm also going to swap to my... Yeah, the reason I couldn't go in here was because of the quest, I think. I'm going down to the kitchen because she is...
Find all of Midgeman's platforms and socials right here.
Where's Catherine?
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon, but I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry, I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't open for love nor money.
Who locked it like that?
Nobody. It's one of Arsona's amazing locks.
Fantastic. It really is quite a blacksmith. Sure, I'll take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks.
Yeah, she's a spy.
Take care then.
We're in here. Yeah, that Catherine is definitely He's 1000% a spy. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to...
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever of you. I couldn't budget. I won't bother looking at it again from now on. If someone pinches something, I'll blame Osina and his rubbish locks. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my regards to Lord Capon. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in battle. God be with you, sir.
Right. Catherine is a spy. Catherine is a spy. I'm calling it now. I'm going to spend my... Sorry, it's the red level where the party's on.
Come and have a drink, friend.
Sorry, but I hardly know anyone here.
But I know you, Henry.
You know me?
Of course. And I'm not the only one. Whoever saw what you got up to beneath the gallows won't forget your name in a hurry.
Oh, I see.
I may have missed the start, but I have to say, the end was thrilling.
I was meant to talk to this
Who
girl,
are
wasn't
you,
I?
if I may ask?
Black Bartosz, from Prague. Sir Otto's personal
From
bodyguard.
Prague.
What was von Bergov doing in Prague?
He's the royal chamberlain. So he's in charge
Chamberlain?
of collecting taxes from royal towns and monasteries. And he was negotiating with the League of Lords as well, of course.
What? He promised he'd support the proposal of Hannes of Leipa.
Maybe, but he can hardly call off negotiations with Rosenberg and the other powerful lords. Politics isn't blind man's buff. Besides,
Yep.
you only gave him the message after he came back from Prague, didn't you?
Have you heard the plan of attack?
No. Ulrich is keeping it all close to his chest.
Not that there's any point.
I noticed that your lord isn't too fond of the Chamberlain.
That's one way of putting it.
Sir Otto respects him, and I trust him. But it's true, Ulrich is a bit strange.
He's a conceited fool, you mean?
If it's glory that you seek, you cannot be shy and meek.
Do you know what the negotiations in Prague were about?
No, because I'm not a spy.
But personal bodyguards often hear all kinds of things, don't they?
Well, Hohenstein and Riesenberg are quarreling over some nonsense in Saxony. Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Rosenberg is scheming against everyone. Aye, and Bocek of Kunstadt is looking for a husband for his niece, Yitka. She's pretty, so it won't take long.
I thought the League of Lords was supposed to be united.
What? Then? No chance. Having too many roosters in the yard always ends badly.
Excuse me for a moment.
Enjoy yourself. A pitcher of wine makes a good day better still. But too many pitchers will leave you feeling ill.
It
Thanks,
happens.
Bartosz.
Just
Sorry.
watch how you go
Careful.
next time.
What's wrong, Henry? Am I invisible or something? Stop faffing about and get over here.
What's the problem?
What do you think? I don't have time for nonsense.
I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung.
Jesus.
And the
Tell them how you
chamberlain-
really feel, Hans.
God, I can't take another moment of that fool.
Chamberlain is a fool.
Nah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Bergov. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
No worry, buddy.
Welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I understand. But this is the only way to get revenge for the massacre by the pond. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
I'm pretty sure that Catherine is that's an interesting pop-up there.
Good God! What are you doing to me?
Junger Mann, komm her!
You must be that Henry from the Lord of Lipa, eh?
What would you like, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Berghoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
It was.
No doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nebachov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nebach. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that puffed-up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
Wasn't Capon's fault.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far.
You're damn freaking right.
If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice. That strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
I could play some dice. Let's play some dice.
I understand. Let's play then. But I'm warning you, you'll lose your shirt.
We'll see about that, Bursche. I give no quarter.
Sorry. Give me a moment. I was replying to a message and hello, Greece. And so I wonder if the battle is going to be a massacre or a normal loss for your side. I think it's going to be a absolute massacre.
Heute werde ich Glück haben. I can feel it in my bones.
That's a good first hand.
Even a fool gets lucky sometimes.
Scheiße, I knew I should have gone home.
Oh, wow.
You wouldn't be so stupid.
Oh, you got a 500 score right off the bat. That's great.
It looks like you don't even want to play.
It's all yours.
Last time I was watching, a farmer lost his breeches and his boots here.
Okay. Oh, my controller just went off. Well, that's another 500 score for us. That's 400 actually. Can't score the 2. No, I can't. Score on pass. I'm gonna just take the 400 and run.
You can do it. Keep it up.
The thing is, I, the player, have worked out that Catherine is... Oh my god, he just got a flush. I've worked out that Catherine's a spy, but there is no option for me to tell anyone about it. God, this guy is destroying me.
We shaped them out of clay, played with them, and they were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
I was you, I'd take it.
Unbelievable.
I had to risk it.
I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, this guy's going to destroy me. That's a 500 score right there as well.
That's fine.
Too.
You're up,
You
my
could
friend.
throw better.
No, just chicken stuffed with crayfish.
That's what I call excellent food for the fast.
The master cook here is an absolute treasure.
The cook is
I'm going to
a
have to risk it.
woman, my lady, and she's worth her weight in gold.
Three die risk is.
You have to have
I'm
a bit of
1,000 points
sense and
behind.
count the dice.
Oh my god, really?
Here.
Yeah, please go bust. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he's going for it on the final roll. That's a 1. No, it's not. It's a 3. But he got to score it? I'll take the 1,000 and run. I was immediately sus of Nabokov just by them being, here's all the things you can do while you're waiting. Please enjoy your stay. That I wasn't too...
I knew it'd be good. I said as much.
I wasn't too just thingied by that. The thing that... The woman pouring the wine, legitimately, I was like, you're a spy. You are quite literally a spy. What does my badge do again?
Well, maybe I'd do the same.
Use my badge there. Try and catch up a bit.
Here.
Who's winning? I forgot already.
These.
My legs are starting to hurt from all this standing around.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Indeed. Another reason to have a drink. That's why I left my wife.
Very lucky there.
A good idea. This is soldier's business after all, isn't it?
So, what's it all about, worthy sir?
The amount the servants were here, they make amazing spies. Well, yeah, this one as well. She's been sus from the like. She's the one that got us in trouble at the beginning, right? She survived, like, because as well the knight, the horse rider at the beginning that killed our party, who is apparently part of these bandits, the one in black armor, was trying to stop his men from having their way with her. They didn't with the others, just her. And she was just heavily overlooked in those conversations. She's run away from the party here. She's a spy. She's 100% a spy. He just scored 1,000 as well. Oh, he got so lucky there.
What's the scores?
Jesus. He only needs 300.
And
I bust? Really?
Wouldn't be so stupid.
That's rigged.
Worse than those damn burgers.
He needs to make 300. He can do it easy.
The burgers will buy us all out one of these days.
Here.
Please go bust. Give me a chance.
Long one like this.
Oh, okay, I've got a chance. I need 900 points. She might be a spy for the one dude specifically, since he seems somewhat different from the other bandits. Possibly.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
I gotta try this, bud. Do I score and continue this, or I think I have to, don't I?
I've seen people play better, but never worse.
Zum Schluss.
That was a good game, friends.
Yeah, he won.
Speak for yourself. You clean me out.
The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Let's hope you have better luck in battle tomorrow, my friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up. The game's not letting me get up. Okay.
I'd like to have a bit of discourse with you, young man.
Boy, even the sparrows in the eaves are serenading your escapades.
Careful.
Oh, she's floating in the air. She's the devil. She's the devil that we were trying to find.
Meet you.
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'd be glad to tell you what happens.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best. Lords Hanush and Radzig entrusted us with delivering a message to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what
The
awful
floating
thing
woman
happened next?
is let's go scarily.
It was a bloodbath, milady. Then they followed us into the rocks and chased us through that labyrinth like rabbits. I thought we were done for. There was no way out. Nothing around but rocks and pitch black night.
I see your lives really were in danger. You are
I see your lives really were in
We were
danger.
saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
That was nothing, really. But the bailiff didn't see it that way. Probably because it was his son who got a thrashing.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
I'll gladly escort
Certainly,
you,
milady.
lady.
I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent.
This
I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It It's a lovely night outside.
If anything, to
It's a
stop
little stuffy in
her
here, so we'll walk while doing the
levitating.
Come on. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
You definitely don't say no to a levitating lady. I think I convinced you.
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well, well. Finally an exception that proves the rule.
I'm no good at poetry anyway.
That's enough talk, silly. Embrace me. Let's enjoy this night. It wasn't made for sleep after all.
Ooh, it wasn't made for sleep after all. Oh, that's the whole night. Okay. Vitality boost before the battle. Yep, exactly that. Oh, the get a good night's sleep. Yeah, I got a good night's sleep. Hand over the wine and armor to Capon. I didn't get any armor.
What would you like, friend?
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Aye, but that horse is already bolted. I'm clean out.
What?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
I'll tell the Chamberlain.
As you wish. But I'll go and tell the Chamberlain. You think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is my friend.
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain surely won't want to annoy.
All right. Maybe I was a bit hasty. I'll find you something better. I still have this left. Take it. It's yours.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way. Sucker. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
What's the matter, Henry?
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Berghoff sent me then.
I'm going to give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you? Ready for battle?
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in. Hold. Damn it. But so what? Let's go. Can't wait to put that fraudulent Barkov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think? What's wrong? Don't tell me you don't fancy going into battle.
I can't wait to repay them for their kindness. I can still feel the spot in my shoulder where that arrow hit me at the pond.
Never mind your arrow. What about the humiliation I suffered? The rope is too good for those knaves. I'd have them quartered if it were up to me.
Aye, and quartered at least 3 times for what they did.
You're right. I'll ask von Berghoff to send for a truly skillful executioner. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
Correct indeed. What was I gonna do quickly? I was gonna go other. Let's just quickly use an armorer's kit. Repair some of the things I've got. Just so I'm completely ready myself.
All we need is a bloke who can't get it up when it's going sunny, and we'll be the three wise men.
Interesting.
Watch where you're going.
You walked into me, you dick. Oh, look.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir. I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
I really don't like that I'm essentially dressed as the Chamberlain.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nabokov. Why dally then when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen. Open the gate. We're moving out.
Oh, cutscene. That's a lot of men. Henry, why is your armor changed? Henry has different armor in this cutscene, and his horse looks different. You've got enough. You've got to have enough people to die in the ambush. That's fair enough. Oh god, it is going to be an ambush, look.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
Yep. Yep. We called it. Okay. They've got hand cannons by the sounds of it. Okay. Let's not get crushed by a horse. Oh, do I not even get to fight a battle? Come on now.
What the... My God. Where?
You won't get crushed. Jesus, go fuck you.
Hey! Can't get out.
Give me your hand.
Come on! God's sake! I'm coming back off bastard! Now he's really pissed me off.
Right, I'm annoyed that I'm dressed the same as the Chamberlain slightly, so I'm going to quickly just... Give me a moment. Oh,
We have to get out of here. But we can't go back. We'll fight our way through.
oh, that one's got a...
Right between the eyes.
You're mine. Show what you're made of. On the money. Slice him up. Come back.
This sword that I've made myself is doing work.
Henry, keep going down the path. We can't go back.
What is the button to... There's a...
Hey,
Capon,
Henry,
where the hell is he?
help me.
I have to go to him.
No. You want
There's a button for me to put down my visor on my helmet, right?
Get him! Come and help me with this bastard!
Got wrecked. Someone know the control to put the visor down?
Fuck! Cable and Ulrich! We have to help the fool! You hear, Henry? I need you here! Hey, get him! Yeah! You're mine! What now, fucker? This is all your fault. Now it's your turn, you shit. I don't know why I'm bothering with you. A bit more. Come on! You're dead, you bastard! My God! Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curs!
Fuck!
Ulrich's dead! Let's get out of here! Christ,
Capon,
stop messing
where the
about
hell is
and
he?
help me.
I have to go to him.
I'm so confused with what's happening. Does someone know how to put the visor down?
Let's
One
see
can-
what you can do! Get ready! Kill him!
Hold up on the control. Hold up. Thank you.
Bloody tree! Let's find a different place!
I feel like...
You got him! Right! There must be a way through somewhere! Make it fast! We have to get away! They're coming!
Christ.
Too slow! Show your stuff!
You also do less damage while it's down? Oh, okay. Stabbing an invisible man. Arrows.
We have to go down! Down to the mill and across the stream!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Fuck, why do I have to go to Capon? I'm dealing with bandits.
I'll be done with you in a flash! Oh. Let him have it! Done, fucker! Flank him! Oh, mercy!
Ooh.
Capon! Hands!
Help me!
Christ, I have to go to him.
Oh, I can't see him! Do it! Yes, smash his face!
I'm enjoying this longsword that I made, I have to say.
Greetings to the devil!
I don't know if these bandits are just weaker than other enemies, but
We have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill.
God, there's a lot of these bandits.
Capon! Stop messing about and help me!
Christ, I have to go to him.
Nice one, Hans.
Hans? Hans! Look at me!
Got bonked on the face.
Hans!
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon Kirkstein.
Oh.
You'll have to take him first.
Come on, Emery.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business.
He has a fantastic
and it is
moustache.
better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turned to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Heck yeah.
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel.
I do like his mace, and to be fair, his clothing's pretty cool.
If he's good enough, I'll let him live.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
He's got a fantastic moustache. And I mean, I called it. Oh.
Fight or give up! I'm getting sick of waiting!
Got him in one. Are you kidding? Have I just made a very good sword? Is that what it is?
Damn it, boss. You're good.
Shishka, you all right?
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
Ulrich, right? Hmm.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes.
It's Goblin.
And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more.
Wait!
Take it easy.
Sorry, guys. Brainwave. That man that we just dueled. Was that Jan Žižka? If so, fuck, we're on the wrong side. Jan Žižka is so cool.
Have a bit of fun now and again.
Fuck!
And not piss anyone off too much.
I like that for some reason in this
bailiff.
in this timeline, Henry's the one that took his eye.
But that's a different matter.
They did say their leader was called Jan, but yeah, Jan's really common as a name. Sorry, let's listen to Goblin.
He complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No, the bishop.
So if anyone's ever seen the film Medieval, which I highly recommend.
Then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Jan Žižka is essentially Bohemia's Robin Hood. Forward slash like... He's also a follower of Jan Hus. Which means...
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradigm of Christianity. But the church has more priests and parishes. So all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip. And then someone else got my parish.
Aye, folk can be swine.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for, if you don't mind me asking?
It's no secret. I need to find them. So I'll be grateful if you can tell me anything.
I'll be glad to help, Father.
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it. and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
Yeah, no, so Jan Žižka is like he's quite a divisive character, because basically he was a Hussite. He's a Hussite military leader, general. But he was very...
God be with you, lad. I need to ask you something.
Oh, Christ. Kuba's in a bad way. He got shot. He needs to rest. What do you want from him?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful. Dreadful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
People don't know what gunfire is anymore at this time.
Until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
So, Jan Žižka is like... So just welcome to a history with Midgeman. Jan Žižka is the lead general of the Hussite forces and defended Bohemia against the 3 anti-Hussite crusades. He never lost. He's... Yeah. Why are we fighting Žižka?
So the ambush wasn't the end of it. What happened next?
Like Cooper says, them scoundrels brought some prisoners to the meadow beside the mill.
And that commander of theirs, he had them hanged, one after the other.
Hanged? All of them?
Aye, every last one of them.
I'm looking for 2 friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them. They was hanged.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away were you? What happened exactly?
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
Well, who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours. But it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough and sometimes stop off for a chat.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my friends, however they ended up. Da Deus Fortunae.
Oh, was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest. Well, I used to be.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good fortune at least. Could you bless Cooper, please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, take this and pray for us, please.
All right. Of course I will. Farewell, my friends.
Please, God, make
always the common folks that suffer the most.
Yeah.
Supposed to believe there's justice in the world.
It's Jan Žižka is also the guy who made like the. I like Robin Hood is real for one thing. I know I likened him to a Robin Hood, but that's like. That's the reverence he gets in terms of the law and like the culture in Czech media. He's also the guy that did the like war wagons, if you know what I mean. The can I fast travel? I can't.
Go!
He's the so in the Hussite wars, the Hussite forces used gunpowder. But they also used like war wagons. They like covered wagons so the arrows couldn't pierce them, and like shot from moving fortresses essentially. Ideas that essentially wouldn't get picked up again until.
Left at the crossroads.
Wouldn't get used again till like almost Napoleonic. How much can you do as Father Godwin? There's like nothing by the looks of it. He's got a good longsword though. He has a book on how good mead is brewed. That's fantastic.
The tracks went to the right. Better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover.
Just getting us a play-by-play of the battle.
Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. I should keep my eyes peeled. They rained arrows down on them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
What are you gaping at? Well, didn't they teach you not to stick your nose into other people's business?
What are you up to here, fellas?
What's it to you? Do you want to end up like these ones here?
I think not. And you don't need to raise your voice. My hearing's fine. And I come in peace.
So you should. You don't look like you're up to much else.
Oh, don't mind me. I won't disturb you while you're working.
That sounds like a good idea.
I like that.
You mind your own business.
I
And we'll
do
mind
like.
ours.
Deal.
I do like that the father himself has a pizzle dagger.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Or should I say a bollock dagger?
God almighty. Bless their souls.
Jesus, it was an absolute bloodbath, wasn't it?
And they blocked their way forward. They were trapped. No man this thinks like a true warrior.
I wonder. Oh my God, does Godwin know
The innkeeper wasn't exaggerating.
Jan.
Looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Do you reckon Godwin knows Yishka?
Damn it, where do you think you... Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, Father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
I like his white
You may
armor.
have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Who ever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves.
Oh no, he's a Helmite.
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein and his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double.
You?
Aye, me. And luckily for you, I changed my mind. We're not going to share with anyone.
What's this about? Do you know them?
I bumped into them in the forest. They were robbing the dead.
Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
Alright, so we're now fighting with the ambushers.
Prepare to fight!
So, for those who didn't play the first game, Godwin taught Henry to fight a little bit. So, and is an old crusader, if I remember correctly. Spent some time in the Holy Land at the very least. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh my god.
Right on the noggin.
Right on the noggin. Why am I fighting the best of the bandits? Come on, teammates. Get him.
You got what was coming.
Let's bandage that head up.
Arson.
Fuck! That was something! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword? Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
Oh, that was it. Oh.
You settled down in your old age?
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Užice, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not going to dig graves for those fuckers.
It might not please our Lord, but I have no sympathy for them.
Who gives a damn about such scum? Let the stray dogs have them.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nabokov. Although, castle might be a strong word for it.
It's very defendable at the very least. Does the good father have any, He does have some marigold.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
Lord Hanush of Lipa, Lord Capen's guardian.
Goddamn.
Hanush, you say?
Do you know him?
I know who he is, but I couldn't say we're friends.
Interesting.
Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. He's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there.
Go!
I always lose races, so I got myself that little bit of a head start, and I think I'm winning this time.
Go!
To be fair, I think he's got a decent horse. Does our old parish priest.
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nabokov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon, and maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Open the gate!
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men.
He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Can't wait for me in the tower.
Eric's working with Istvan Toth.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
You don't look like the Lord of the Fortress.
You don't look much like the Lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
Indeed. But this isn't the time or
I'm-
place for
I thought they were going to have it that these two
you
actually
have
knew
my
each other.
friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all,
To
I'd
be
like
fair,
to
I
see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
I have no idea.
Then why are you here?
I'm supposed to bring them back, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Go on, Godwin.
Looks like you know how to use a blade. Fighting Turks will teach you that. Hungary? Kosovo.
They do know each other.
If you help me, I'll let them go.
Yeah, okay. Done. Let's go! Fight with Zizka. I knew they were going to turn that.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
I'm on very low health, though. Do you have the perk where you heal from this? Do you keep my Henry perks? No, okay. Who am I fighting? Which ones am I fighting? Rebel.
You won't get away with that, you bastard!
One of them's got a gun. Mother. I gained a warfare level. This one's got a gun. Come on.
Oh, for Christ's sake! Yeah! Don't spare him! Once more and we can go home!
Are you gonna fight or drop dead? Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Berghoff's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
Wait. My brain hurts. Sometime earlier.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
Toth! Where's my sword, Toth?
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get you, you treacherous cunt! Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword? Who is this? Man. Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond? What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zizka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Where's my sword, Toth? Where is it?
Okay. I'm cool. I'm fine.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best.
Fate, I suppose. We
I'm gonna
have the
break your
same
neck and
fairy
every single
godmothers.
bone in your body.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Sierramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zhishka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but all right, I'll take your word for it. For the moment. You'll regret it if you're lying to me.
No doubt.
Where's my sword?
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest.
Yeah, you're good.
If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides,
I would have put my arm through these bars, grabbed him, and started pulling him into the wood. By now, Henry is having much restraint.
He won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come.
He's got such a slappable face. Come on, Henry. Grab it. Do it.
Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
Annoyingly,
no one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think
Toth has really cool clothing.
He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
Yes, hands. Back me up. My sword! He's got my sword.
Eric, give me the sword.
Start recruiting Radzigs, people, Eric.
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
Fuck, I recognize Eric now.
You swine!
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
Come here. Put the sword through the bars. I'll grab the blade. Bonk, 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 bonk. Cave your face in. It's like the beginning of Pan's Labyrinth.
What the fuck was that?
And he's a Spanish fascist. Bucket! Just let me out. Yes, Godwin!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen.
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can you even deliver a letter?
Toff. Go deal with Toff. Pick up a sword. Come on. There's Toff. Oh, please say we get to shoot him with a hand cannon or something.
I will get those fuckers.
Yes! Zhishka's on the revenge train.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus' men.
Von Bergov maneuvered us into it. It was easy to win us over. Zhizka here attacked us first, and then von Bergov. And Istvan was with him too.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band, and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
What's your task, Zhishka?
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
How did you hear about the ravine?
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Yeah,
Come on.
Oh.
I think you can trust us after
Yes,
all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't
I
trust
know who it is. It's the woman pouring the wine. Ooh. How did Samin come to join you?
How did Semin come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. What actually happened to Samin?
Von Bergov sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so von Bergov wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
What are you doing here, Goblin?
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live.
We're all so covered in
we made
blood.
a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
Did you want to kill von Berghoff?
Did you want to kill von Berghoff?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Berghoff's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Berghoff instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
Oh, sorry, friends.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
What are we going to do now?
What are we going to do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Oh no, we're not gonna have to watch medieval surgery, are we?
Just get it over with.
He's gonna have to scoop out an eye. Ooh, giving me the weird tingles. And he fainted.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Burgov comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it?
Too late.
But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed.
Already said hi to Clara.
I'm going to need your help.
Check out the last stream if you want to see that bit.
I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is where I'm going to leave it today. So, thank you so much for watching. I will be back with this some other time. Not sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or on Friday or what yet. I've got quite a lot to do on both days, so I'm just going to be playing it by ear. So make sure you're on the Discord if you're not already, so you know when I'm going to be live, and if you want to see more of the story. Again, the next mega cut is coming, but it's going to be slow, and also videos might be affected because I'm doing another mega cut. Also, make sure you check it out. I did another CK3 video recently where I was playing as some random bandits and took over Persia. It's good fun. Anyway, friends, I will see you next time. Bye-bye now.